Good morning children. See, last class we have started our 8th class syllabus. Is it the first chapter, crop production and management. Today is the second part of that. So in the first class we have discussed what is a crop and what is meant by agriculture and why do we need to do the farming and and the implements. What are the implements? Implements are nothing but tools needed to do the farming. So today's class we are going to discuss about that how the farmers are doing farming. You just see I am like this and I am going to do farming. Do you believe that I am going to do farming like this? No, is it? Definitely. So to do that I need to do something, is it? See, if I am going for a vegetable market, I have to carry a bag, is it? I want a bag and I want to put what mask, is it? And I want a vehicle and I will do all the arrangements and then only go for a market. If I want to go a marriage purpose, I will do such arrangements. I want to buy a gift and I want to do some changes, is it? And I have to go for the marriage. So for that each purpose we have to do some preparations. The same way, if I say I am going like this to do farming, nobody will believe because I need some help, is it? Suddenly I sow some land and I am going putting some seed. Whether all the seeds will come out and can I do that farming? No. See, before that I have to make the soil to very well for the growth of the plants. So that process is called what? Preparations. So in these agricultural practices, so the starting from beginning, from the starting, the preparation of the soil till after the plants grow, they will give what? Grains or seeds or fruits, whatever the benefit or whatever the products we will get. We have to store that products till that gets stale, is it? So we have to do the storing. So from the preparation of the soil till the storing of that product, there we can say that what? Agricultural practices. So what is agricultural practices? Yeah, from the preparation of the soil till the storage of the product, different steps we can call as agricultural practices. So I have mentioned all the different steps in this agricultural practice. See, the first one is what? Preparation of the soil. We want to make the soil very ready. Soil will say, yeah, now I am ready, you can grow anything on me. See, we have to make the soil in such a condition, you know very well. See, if we are throwing any seed to any soil, the seeds will not grow well. So we have to select the soil and everything different process. And next one is what? If I have selected the area for that farming, next I want to do what? Sowing. I have to sow some seeds, is it? And next one, what is that? After sowing the seed, I want to check whether the soil contains all the nutrients or not. See, plants also living things like us, is it? So we need food for the growth and for the protection and everything. The same way, plants also need somewhat nutrients, is it? As a seed, it won't get so much nutrients, is it? So we want to give that nutrients. If the soil is not contain the nutrients, we have to give the nutrients into the soil. That is called what? Replenishing soil nutrients. Okay, replenishing means giving again. Whatever is not there, giving again is called what? Replenishing. And the next step is what? The most important thing what a plant needs is what? Water. So we have to give the water always. Only the first time I give water enough? No. That intervals in between the periods I have to give water. See, for that farmers will make some ponds or some other canals to get water to the farmer, is it? So that is called what? Irrigation. And after irrigation, see, if we are going to do farming, I gave water and everything, nutrients, everything I gave. So what will happen? Not only the plant what I have given the seed, some other plants also will come out, is it? So many different we don't know, we have not planted the plant, then also the plants will come out, is it? Such plants will be there. So those plants are called weeds. So we have to remove those weeds or unwanted plants. That is the next step. That is called what? Weeding. And next one is what? If the plant gone very well and it started to give grains and all, immediately who will birds. Is it? The birds will come, or some small insects, or ants. So many other organisms or other insects, something like that, they will come to eat whatever we have grown. Is it? So those animals or those organisms we can call as what? Pest. It's called a pest. Pests are unwanted, or that the animals which is doing harm to our crop. They are called a pest. So we have to give the plant protection from this pest, and some diseases also may come. So we have to give the protection for these two. And next one is what? Now it's everything is ready. Now we have given protection, we have given water, and we have given nutrients. Now the plant is grown very nicely. So when it reaches the full growth, okay, when it is grown fully, we have to what? Collect it. We have to collect it on the correct time. If we have not collected in the correct time, what happens? Everything will get spoiled. So we have to collect the thing whatever we have given, is it? So that process is called what? Harvesting. So harvesting is the collection of the grown up crops is called what? Harvesting. So after harvesting, if we are going for an acre or so many large place, automatically I will get a more profit, is it? I will get a lot of rice or a lot of wheat. Do I want everything for myself? No, is it? I want to save for others. I want to send for others. And immediately I can see now in this corona season is also, if I want to travel immediately to one place, it's not possible. I want to get permission from the police, and I want to get permission from the collectorate office. Is it? I want to get a pass, like that. So many things are there. The same way, after harvesting the crops, we can't do that immediately everything to somebody. So we want to store it. Otherwise, what will happen? Any pest or something will get and damage your harvested crop. So we want to store in a safe and protected area. That is called what? Storage. So these are the different steps present in what? Agricultural practices. So there are 8 steps. You can make it short 7 or like that. No problem. So almost how many steps are there? 8 steps from the preparation till the storage. So today we are going to discuss about the preparation of the soil. How can I do the preparation of the soil? See here. Here you can see 2 types of soil. Hard soil and loose soil, where that plant will grow very well. If the soil is very hard or if it is loose. Definitely in the loose soil. See here, so all that what is that? Soil is very hard and big pieces, and that called clouds. Okay, clouds are also what? Lumps of soil. So lumps of soil is called what? Clouds. So these clouds will be there fully. Okay, and next is what? And because of this hardness, that water can't go under the soil. Whatever the water is falling, it will just go away from the soil. And see the plants, it can't grow very well because the root can't penetrate into the soil because of the roughness of the or hardness of the soil. The root can't go under the soil, and this soil will not be nutrient rich because there will not be more microbes, will not be there, will not be earthworms. Why? There is no water and air. Because of the hardness, there is no water and air. So there will not be any microorganisms will not be there, earthworms will not be there. So you have to, or we have to change this hard soil into loose soil. For that we do one purpose, and that is called what? Plowing. Okay, so plowing makes the soil hard to loose. So what are the benefits of the loose soil? You see, the plant root can penetrate very easily under the soil, and water can go under the soil very nicely. So the soil will be full of moisture. If there is moisture, what will happen? Microorganisms will be there. It will enrich the nutrients, and the earthworms will grow very nicely. And next what? There will be air gaps. There will be here and there air gaps. So that earthworms and microbes will get oxygen to respire, so it will grow very nicely. So these are the benefit, and not only that, there will be some bugs or anything, all that pest will come out of the soil after plowing. So what happened? Birds or anything can come and eat that pest. So it will enrich the soil. And not only that, see, always that upper part will be what? Nutrient rich soil, and this soil will be used by the plants. So the upper part, that nutrients will get reduced, and down will be more nutrients. So when we are plowing, that time all the down nutrients, everything will mix very well and come up to the level. So the plants can grow very well. So what we have to do? We have to do the plowing of that land. So what we use to make the plowing of that? Plowing is nothing but mixing the sand very nicely, soil with, that is called a plowing. And what we use is what? Plow. What is this? It is a tool called a plow. You may see, and it has so many parts, and two main parts. One wooden rod is there. It is called what? Shaft. Plow shaft, we will say. Plow shaft. And one sharp thing to mix the soil very nicely. That is called what? Share. So plow shaft and plow share. It is a metal one. It is a wooden one. So these are the main parts of a plow. In olden times they used cows to what? Cows, not what is that? Buffaloes and bullocks. They used to plow the field. Is it? So but now what we are using? We are using the tractors. We are using the tractors to plow the field. The back side of the tractor, this plow like things will be, machine will be attached. While the tractor is moving, it will plow nicely the soil very well. Okay. And another machine called a cultivator. Cultivator will mix everything. And these are the things of comes what under preparation of the soil. So is it necessary to plow the field or not? Yes, definitely. Then only the plants grow very well. And after plowing, next what we have to do? What we have to do? See this. What we have to do? What he is doing? Taking some seeds and putting in the soil. So just to put the seeds into the soil, and that is called what? Sowing. What is it? Sowing. So when we are doing manually means I am a human being. So I am doing with my hand. Then it is called what? Broadcasting. Seed broadcasting. What is that name? Seed broadcasting. Seed broadcasting means manually putting the seeds into the soil is called a seed broadcasting. And seed drill. Seed drill is a machine, and it will automatically, when we are driving like tractor, it will attach to the backside of the tractor. While we are riding the tractor, the seed will be placed into the soil. What is the benefit of seed drill? It means it will put the soil in the equal distance, and there will be a gap between the seeds. If we are just throwing, maybe some seeds will be in gaps and some seeds will be very near. It may like that, but if it is with the seed drill, it will save the time also, and it will help the seed to go correct depth and correct distance. Okay, so that is called what? Sowing, throwing seeds into the soil. So these are the main steps. What? Two steps in the agricultural practice. These only next we will discuss in the next class. Okay. So that's all. So and another one more thing is the, see, after plowing the field, I told plow the field very well. After that there will be big lumps of soil, and that is called what? Clods, like this. This is called lumps of soil, clods. So these clods want to be what? Broken into so many pieces. For that process is called a leveling. Leveling is nothing but big lumps of soil mix into the soil or make powder or level the soil very nicely. That is called what? Leveling. So leveling is done with the help of a leveler. They use leveler to do the leveling. And in the sowing purpose, before sowing we want to check whether the seeds are good or not. You see, for that one experiment is there. The farmers, they will take water, and in that water they will put the seeds. See, just they will put the seeds in the water. If the seed is not good, what will happen? it will float up. It will float up. It will not reach the bottom. It will float up. So if the seeds are floating, that means the seed is not good. If the seeds are go down bottom, the seeds will be good. So then we can use those seeds to plant. Okay. And one more. See, for some culturing we are putting the seeds. For example, the rice. We are putting the seeds or we are putting the plants. Have you seen it? Watch video. Okay. So we are putting the plants in the rice. For that we are growing the plant in a separate place. Okay. In a nursery. See, small children will study where? In the nursery, The same way, in the nursery, the small plants we will grow. After that, just we will take the small plants called seedlings. Seedlings we will collect and plant to another area where we have to do the farming. That transfer is called what? Transplantation. So transplantation is the transfer of seedling from the seed bed or nurseries to the particular area of farming. That is called what? Transplantation. So these are only the 2 steps. So I watch it and do the worksheets and do the assignments and send me the good. Thank you.